everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'm going to be sharing with you all how I got these really cute crochet twists. My hair is actually kind of old. I've had this style in for a little bit over a week now, so it's holding up really well. So the hair that I am using in this video is from Janet Collection, and it is the Nyla Tress Premium Edition line, and these are their island twists in 24 inches, and I have mine in the color Jet Black or 1. So they look like this. I will do a close-up. They kind of resemble a mixture of like locks and passion twists, and I absolutely love them. They are so cute, and each strand is 100% made, so each of these twists like has individuality. They are soft, they have curly ends at the bottom, and I absolutely love them. So I was sent 8 packages of hair, and each pack has 10 twists in them. This is all I have left, and I have 7 in here, so I used 7 packs pretty much, and then 3 extras. I can honestly probably fill these in because there's a few gaps that I can probably fill in, but I do have a big head, just as a disclaimer. So if you are thinking about how much to get, 7 or 8 should probably work for you. And so something new also about this is that I used the new like braiding pattern to give me a more individual look. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I did individual crochet locks a couple years ago, and I loved them, but it took me forever, like forever. I don't know how long, but it took forever. And this new braiding style took me about 3 hours start to finish, with both the braiding of my hair and then crocheting the twists in. Some of that time was because I was recording, and then also getting the hang of braiding was kind of difficult for me, just because it's a little awkward for my hands, but I'll go into that while the video is going, or the tutorial. And then another struggle that I had were the loops on the twist at the top. Sometimes I had to really like look at it to separate it to make sure that I had like a nice loop, because that sometimes would take up a little bit of time. Also, just because the loop wasn't like super defined, but again, these are 100% handmade, so it's kind of to be expected, especially because they're twists and not like braids or something like that. It's kind of hard to have that defined loop. I think that is it for this little intro. Yeah, that's it. So I'll have everything down below, a link to the hair and all that jazz. So if you'd like to see how I achieved this really cute style, just keep on watching. Alright, I'm starting off with blown out hair. Honestly, I kind of wish I wouldn't have blown out my hair. I think it would have came out a little bit cleaner, but who knows. So I'm going to create 3 sections, so 2 in the front and 1 big one in the back. I'm only doing this illusion part in the front, and then the back will be just a regular crochet, but you can definitely follow the illusion all the way back. I just wanted to save some time. So I am going to create 5 parts going across on each side. So I'm going to create that first one and then split it in half, so I can have 2 I guess parts. There are 2 twists. So all I'm going to do is braid my hair, and you want to make sure that your braid is taut, and that's kind of why I wish I wouldn't have blow dried my hair, because I think I would have gotten like a better grip, but it turned out okay. And then I'm going to just braid down a little bit and then create that second braid, except the braid from the first one is going to be like the third leg in the braid, so they're just going to connect. Then I'm just going to braid it all the way down and do this for the entire front of my hair. So I'm going to create another part, and this one's going to have 3 braids in it. So how I braided it was I had 2 at the bottom, 3 for the next 2 rows, and then 4 for the top 2.
So again, just braiding. My camera kept auto-focusing on my mirror, so just ignore that. But I'm just going to braid down a little bit. I braid down about an inch or two, and then you can clip it if your hair comes unraveled, but you usually didn't have to. And then I'm going to part it again. And you do want your parts to be clean. If you've watched any of like my braiding, twisting videos, you know I like don't take my time with parting, but I like this because I can easily part the front of my hair. It's the back of my hair that the parts usually look trash. So this was actually pretty easy for me. Only thing that was difficult with this was the top of my hair, but I'll get to that when I start braiding that in the video. So again, just connecting each braid using the braid from the previous one as the third leg, and once I get to the very back, I am just braiding all the way down. And as you can see, I was just checking to make sure that my braid was taut enough so that you can see the parts in between each braid, because that's how you get that illusion that you have individual going on. So right here is when I'm at the top of my head. So the top two sections on each side is where I had a lot of difficulty, and that was because the top of your hair, or really the entire time that you are braiding for the illusion, you want to make sure that your hair is taut so that when you pull the braid to the next section, there isn't like any hump or anything. So at the top of your hair, you want to make sure that you're braiding back kind of like you're cornrowing, except you're not grabbing any extra hair. You're creating one single. So it's a little awkward because I'm used to braiding singles kind of going down, or whatever is most comfortable for my hands. But for the top, it was a little bit difficult because I had to braid going backward as if I was cornrowing, and it was really awkward. I ended up doing the top of my hair, I don't even know how many times, but eventually I got it finished. And then once I finished that, all I did was do regular cornrows. So each row had its own cornrow, and it's cornrow going all the way down. And then on my next cornrow, I connect the braid from the following one as I'm braiding down. I don't really show this because I'm pretty sure I've done this multiple times on my channel. Didn't want to waste any time, but yeah, just doing a cornrow going all the way down. And like I said, you can definitely do the illusion throughout your entire head. So this is the following day, and you can see how my hair turned out. Again, I redid the front of my hair, or like the top sections, multiple times because your girl was struggling. But this was how it turned out. And now I'm just going to start in crocheting the hair in. So each section obviously has its own twist, and you want your crochet needle to be pointing down so that they flow going down. So each section just has one, putting it in with the hook open, closing the hook, bringing it through, and then putting the hair through the loop to create a knot. And I do the front of my hair first just because that is where the illusion is. That is where there are like defined sections. So I want to make sure I have all that good. And then once I'm finished with that, I'm just going to tie my hair up to get it out of the way. And I was really loving how the twists were looking at this point, so I was really excited. And then all I did was crochet the rest of my hair. And for that, all I did was create 2 finger width space in between each one so that I didn't have too much bulk and also not too little. And that was perfect for me. And again, I have done multiple crochet videos, so I'm not going to show this process because it's kind of repetitive. So this is how it was when I was finished. This is where they hit on me. I am around 5'6", and I loved it. My hair was full and there weren't any gaps in the back. It looked really clean, and like I said, this was actually a week after. So yeah, it's looking really, really good. I really loved them. I love how these twists look, and I absolutely love it. It only took me 3 hours to do, and I just love everything about this hair. Like, it's so, so cute. It's so bouncy, and yeah. So this was my hair even a week after that. So still looking clean. I definitely recommend this hair. I am in love. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified when I post. And I believe that that is it. So again, everything will be down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.